Hey everybody, Shab Nobody Else's Auto. Tonight we're going to take a better look at that 1966 Riviera that we picked up a couple weeks ago. If you caught our live, we did a live on location when we picked this car up. Very interesting story with this car. The guy that I bought it from, his dad bought this car brand new before they were even released. The cars were not on the showroom floor yet. The cars were not supposed to be sold. And the dealer had a couple of them in his warehouse, and his dad talked the dealer into selling him one before the 66s were even supposed to be released. This is supposedly one of the first 200 or 300 66 Rivieras that rolled off the line with the new body style. Now, this car came from California. It's very solid. The former owner, like I said, it was his dad's car, had full intentions of restoring it, disassembled the car, started on it, but you know, as a lot of us deal with, life happens. Job changes, relocations, things like that happen, and he never got back to the car. So that's how I ended up with it. It's a great car. It would be great to see it restored, but sometimes that just doesn't happen, especially when you're dealing with relocations and stuff. So he called me, and we went up and picked the car up. Like I said, that's when we did the live on location. I'm sure some of you saw it. Got the car unloaded and scattered out, literally, so we can kind of give you guys an idea. This car is pretty much all here, plus a little. There were a few things that he had actually bought extra pieces for as well, so there's some things that are even going to be duplicates. So I guess we'll just get started showing it to you, and so you can take a good look at this car. Here's the body, rolling shell of a 1966 Buick Riviera. Great car. Like I said, originally sold in California, from California new. We can look in here, the floors. We can even see the floors because the whole interior's got it out of it. We've got a little bit of rust in the front floor pans, but that's about it. Former owner did have replacement floor pans for it. The back seat is still in it. The back seat assembly with the speaker grill is all still there inside the car, but that's literally about it. Everything else has been removed. But it does give us a good chance to see the floor, see the rocker panels, see how good this body really is. Right here we've got the floor pans. The former owner did order new front floor pans for the car to replace those sections that were bad. So we'll go ahead and walk around the car real quick, and then we'll start looking at some of the parts. While we're looking at the body, we'll work our way around the back here. Trunk lid's still on it. We can take a peek at the trunk. Trunk floor looks good. We've got a few pinholes right down here in the spare tire well, but there again, minimal, nothing serious at all. We kind of work our way around to the other side. This I don't really understand. It's got a rust spot here in the rear package tray, which is kind of weird. Don't know what happened there, but something leaked or did something there. But even around the back window's all good and solid. A little bit of surface rust, but nothing too serious at all. We get a good look at the quarter panel over here. You know, there's a few round spots where there may be a few pinholes in it, but there again, extremely minimal. You know, up here on the front, we can open this door. We can see the panels over here, same thing. Just a really good shell with very minimal rust. Doors and everything look really good on this body. We'll come around the front. We can see firewall and everything's really good and solid up there. This car does still roll. All the suspension and everything is still in it. And like I said, California car with really good sheet metal, which is tough to find. I mean, 66 Riviera, it's a 2-year-only body style with 6 and 7. Very unique design. So some of this stuff's getting tough to find. And this quarter panel here, kind of the same as the other side. In fact, even looks a little bit better than the other side. So really good body to start with. Now, like I said, this car, believe it or not, is basically totally complete. And we'll just start looking around here. I've tried to lay most of this out. There's no way we're going to be able to show you all of it. So as always, give me a call if you need something specific. But hood hinges, wheel opening moldings, all 4 of them. The window regulators and door guts, all in that tab. Even still have the sound deadener. The spare tire cover for the trunk is still there. Fender wells. Another set of hood hinges in this box, some extra pieces. All of the long trim, the body side moldings, the top edges of the doors, the long pieces of windshield molding, all right there. Really nice grill with headlight assemblies. Don't see any breaks or anything in it, just needs a good polishing. Got the dash cluster here, the dash pad, which is cracked, the under dash trim, We can take a look here at the dash cluster. It still has the factory AM/FM radio in it, which are pretty tough to find. All the gauges and everything are all still in there as well. Over here, more dash pieces, the glove box door, the entire wiring harness for the car. This box here, park light assemblies, some corner trim, and both complete park light assemblies are in there. There's the cowl vent panel, the rear cowl panel. We can go over here. We've even got the radiator, the condenser for the air conditioning, all in that box. The rocker moldings, these big, huge ribbed rocker moldings, super tough to find. This is a pretty decent set of them. All the glass for the car, the quarter windows, the side windows, the back glass. More stuff in these boxes. Like I said, there's not going to be any way to show you everything, but we're sure going to try to hit the big stuff. Original Buick tank, some of the engine pieces. I bet that's probably some of the California smog stuff, is what I would guess. Seat belts, rear view mirror, more trim pieces, wiper motor, some other bracketry, some window guides. Like I said, I've got most of this laid out. We're just going to kind of keep working our way around. We got some more stuff laid out back here behind the car. Air cleaner, fan, the AC box stuff, alternator, starter, AC compressor, brake booster, power antenna, door latch assemblies. All these little boxes, never even looked in them. Let's take a look and see what we've got. All the hardware in bags marked as to what it was. Some access covers, some panels, more hardware. Once again, all the bags are marked as to what they are, where they came from. Same thing, little door rubbers, little brackets, all in marked baggies. Because like I said, the full intention was to restore this car. The horns, all kinds of more little small inside pieces, clips, door handles. More clips, more hardware, pedal pads. And same thing with here, more mounts, brackets, screws, all identified, all bagged, and all marked. So you might even have some of the little dinky stuff available for this car too. As we come on around, really nice set of original taillights. Because this car's been off the road in storage for a really long time, so a lot of these parts have been very well preserved. You know, the taillights aren't broke, they're not chipped. Got the original hubcaps for the car even. And right here we've got buckets, console, floor shifter, and tilt steering column for a floor shift car, as well as the driver's side bucket is a power bucket. So those are really great additions to anybody's car. If you've got a bench seat Riviera, there's basically everything here to swap one to buckets, console, floor shift with the tilt column for the floor shift car, as well as a power driver bucket seat. So some really hard to find options there, and some great stuff to add to your car if you're building one. We'll head this way. Like I said, this thing's scattered everywhere. But over here we've got the original hood. Nice, good, solid original hood. The core support, actually there's two of them. The car had a little rust in the core support. Got a replacement core support. The fuel tank, the bumpers. Here's the front fenders. We can take a good look at those. A little bit of rust in this front fender right here on the front lip, but otherwise these fenders look really good. Even down here behind the rear wheel well, nice, clean, good original metal. So we can come around this way, get a little better look at the bumpers. They've got a little surface rust and a few dings on them, but still minimal damage. Excellent ones to re-chrome. Gonna make really nice bumpers for somebody doing one of these Rivies. So we're still not done yet. Let's head this way. We'll check out some more of the stuff for this car. Like I said, the restoration had begun. They did start on it. Engine's been overhauled, transmission's been overhauled. We've got those over here in the building. So we're gonna show you those as well, some more of the interior stuff. Right here we've got the engine. Now, they told me this is a 401. Now, being a Riviera, should have been a 425. But when they opened this up and overhauled it, he said it was a 401. So I'm going by what he said, even though 66 Riv should have been a 425. They said it's a 401. They overhauled the motor, put it in the car, fired it up, got it running, said it may have 100 miles on it. They drove it around a little bit, made sure that everything was good with the overhaul, pulled it back out, sat it in the corner, and that's where it's been until we picked it up. Transmission right here, still bagged up, freshly overhauled and ready to go. Right here we've got a tub with some more of the engine parts, the front cover, the balancer, the pulleys, the brackets, all the stuff that goes on the engine. There's the center hood molding. We took that off when we loaded it because we didn't want to get broke when we set the hood on. This box has more trim in it. This is a lot of the short stainless moldings, A-pillar moldings, things like that. The shorter pieces that would go in that box, all in there. Like I said, there's some extra pieces that came with this. Another dash bezel. Here's some more of the interior trim. The rear quarter interior plastic trims. The rear quarter interior panels. The rear package tray panel. And finally, the actual door panels themselves. So, like I said, tons of great stuff with this car. So, really excited to add it to inventory. Hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. It's, you know, it's sad that sometimes not everything gets fixed, but when life happens and you're dealing with relocations and things like that, some things have to give, and this, unfortunately, this project was one of them for the former owner. So, but anyway, it's gonna provide the opportunity for a lot of guys with 66 and 67 Rivieras to get a ton of good parts. So that's what we do here. That's what we do it, and we do it because we love it, and that's about all I know. We do old cars, old trucks, all automobilia, and this was a really great find, and really glad to be able to bring it in and show it to you. So appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out, checking it out. If you're on Facebook, please share the video with your friends. Invite them to come over, give the page a like so they can hang out with us, see what we've got going on. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Be sure to check out all my other videos. Old cars, old trucks, automobilia. That's all we do on here. As always, if you have questions about something, whether it's this car, these parts, or anything else in our inventory with 1,400 vehicles on the ground, 6 buildings full of cars and parts, if you have questions about anything, give me a call, 620-786-4428. Having that short conversation about your build, make, model, body style, year, things like that, or what you're looking for to build, specifically what you're after. And the direction you want to go with that build is what the information I need to know if I'm going to have something here that might be able to help you out. So having that short conversation on the phone is something we can't do on a text. We can't do it on an email. It just doesn't work. So give me that short phone call. Let me know what you got going on. Be more than happy to see if I've got anything here that can help you out with your project. So as always, thanks for watching. The fact that you guys take a few minutes out of your evening to hang out with me, it means a lot. Enjoy doing these, but if you guys weren't stopping by, it'd be pretty much pointless. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here, and we'll hope to see you soon on the next video.